Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm switching it up. I am making breakfast food. I am making fried potatoes. If you want to wake your family up on a Sunday morning by cooking, make these fried potatoes. They are so simple yet delicious. So let's hop right into the video. So first you want to start off with your potatoes. I use a russet potato. I'm going to use about 4. This is going to make about 4 servings. So for me, I kind of do a potato a person. So if you have 5 people, cut up 5 potatoes. And then also when you're cutting it, you can slice them, you can dice them, you can make whatever shape you want. I like to dice them in smaller pieces. I don't know, I just like it. It's easier to eat. I like it, but you can do it whatever way you want to. This is your fried potatoes. But the way I'm doing it, I'm going to dice them into small pieces. And once you finish cutting up your potatoes, you want to place them into some cold water so it can remove all that starchiness, because I want my potatoes kind of crisp. I don't want mine to be sticking all together. But once I cut them all up, I then place them into some cold water for about 30 minutes. I really didn't time it. I just cut them up, placed them in cold water, walked away, came back, and was ready to cook. So for you, place them in for 30 minutes. And then once you do that, we can start to fry them. So all I'm doing, I am using vegetable oil today. I am not using extra virgin olive oil, but you can use whatever oil you want. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in my pan. Then I'm going to place my fried potatoes in my pan, and I'm going to make sure they're flat. I want them all to cook evenly on each side. And then I'm going to add in my seasonings. So I didn't measure, but again, start off with a teaspoon of each seasoning. So a teaspoon of black pepper, onion powder, put some Lawry's up in there. I don't really use Lawry's like that, but go ahead, put some Lawry's up in there. Paprika and a splash of salt. Put your lid on there, let that cook for about 5 to 7 minutes before you add in your vegetables. Now, I didn't have any garlic powder, so I had to use a fresh garlic clove. I cut up 1 fresh garlic clove, minced it, and I'm going to add that to my potatoes when I add in my onions and my green peppers. Now, if you don't have a garlic clove, you can use garlic powder. I normally use garlic powder, but I had to substitute that for fresh garlic. So I'm going to dice up 1 garlic clove, and then I'm going to dice up about 1/3 of an onion. You can slice them, you can dice them. It is all your preference, because these are your potatoes, ma'am. Okay, these are your potatoes. But once you do that, then you're going to add in your onions and your fresh garlic to your potatoes. Before you add in your vegetables, you want to give your potatoes a quick stir. You see how they're already starting to brown on the bottom to get that nice crispy layer. Oh my God, they already look good, and they're not even done yet. But mix it around, and then we're going to add in our garlic clove and our onion. Once you do that, mix it around again so you can incorporate the onion and the clove into the potatoes so they can all marinate together and they can marry each other, and they just gonna flourish into one beautiful dish, y'all. I'm not lying. So now we done patted all of our potatoes down. We're going to place our lid on top, and we're going to cut up a green pepper. Now, I don't use a lot of peppers in there now. I use about 1/4 cup. So 1/4 cup of a diced green pepper. And then we're going to add that to our potatoes and then mix it all around. And it's important not to continuously mix the potatoes, because we want to get a little bit of crispiness to our potatoes. Now, if you want them real crispy, just let them cook. Don't touch them. But I like mine a little crispy, a little soft in the center. So I only mix it around maybe 3 to 4 times out the entire cooking process. But once you add in all your vegetables are included. We have our green peppers, we have our onions, we have our garlic, we have our potatoes, we have our seasonings. Everything's mixed together. We're going to add in some butter. So we're going to add in 2 tablespoons, but cut them up into 4 pieces, north, south, east, west. And then put your lid on top, come back 5 to 7 minutes later, and they're going to look like this, y'all. Mix it around one more time. And that's it. cut your stove also on a lower heat. So before, I don't think I told y'all what I cut my stove on. So before I cut my stove on about a level 5. Then right now I'm going to cut it down to about a level 3 and then let it cook for another 3 minutes. And that's it. That's it, baby. Baby. That is it. Ma'am, when your family, they just gonna wake up to the smell, the aroma of the potatoes, because they smell delicious, like absolutely delicious. But it is time for presentation time, because we all know presentation is key. So I'm gonna serve mine. If I was to serve different items for breakfast, I normally put mine in this dish. I got it from Walmart. Y'all know I get my stuff from Walmart. And then splash some parsley on top. But if you want to take it a step further, I actually serve my potatoes with a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And I just put it on my square plate and cut up my sandwich into halves. Serve with a side of syrup, because I like to dip my sandwich with some syrup. And that's it. Wake your family up on Sunday with this. I dare y'all. Wake your family up on Sunday mornings with this. They're gonna be, what's that smell? But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys wash your hands. And I will see you guys at my next video.